Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are, whatever it is. I hope you are having a good one. Welcome to Coffee with Wes. I am Wes, and look, I've got my coffee, and it even matches. It even matches the cup in the thumbnail in the background. Oh man, I am on top of it today. Yes, it is a Sunday. It is a Sunday, the 15th of September, 2024. And I I don't sleep well. This is my morning show because this is my morning. I've been up. I mean, I was up a little bit ago. I've been up for maybe a couple hours. Yeah, a couple hours at least, two and a half, a little under two and a half. But no, I'm getting going. I'm still disheveled. I'm still the same as I've been. Jaden, Jaden, peace and love out there, Jaden. Hope you're having a good one. I hope everybody's having a good day. I've got to have some coffee. I'm getting my day started here, as everybody can tell. It doesn't get any better. This is how I'm gonna be. This is how I'm gonna look. This is how the day's gonna go. I'm loving this disheveled look. I'm loving what the hair. Just after some good bed head and run your fingers through it and just let it go. I've reached that stage in life where I've given up. I just let that happen. But it's a Sunday afternoon. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon too. I don't sleep. I don't sleep well. I was on Gary's Camp Gmail. Gary is back over at Camp Gmail Saturday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern Time at Camp Gmail. 5 hour. It's a 5 hour open mic. I showed up over there last night and I had too much. I had too much enjoyment. I had too much of this, and the evening just kept going on. And so after a little over 4 hours, at the 4 hour mark, because I could see, it had gone long enough. I was making sure that I'm sticking around because Gary had some issues with his vision, and he wasn't able to really see for like 40 days. Something that I'm sure drove him insane. But he was I was honored to be able to guest host that show for the weeks that he was out. And so I was sticking around last night to make sure, in case he needed breaks, because I know he had to have drops and different stuff at different times. And the 4 hour mark, I thought, well, if he needs to, he can stop this at any point. And I was so high and starting to get so. I didn't think I could play again. It was like, well, I'm not going to do another song, so I might as well just sit back and enjoy myself. And then I just disappeared. It was like, I don't think I can even do this and be normal up here. So I just left the studio. I took off without saying anything. They had music going. It was all good. There were 6 or 7 people up there playing. I would have been able to play one more, but to be honest, I'd had 8 or 9 joints. I was in such bad shape. There was no need for me to have to do anything along those lines. So then I was up for another. I don't know. I was up another couple hours after that. And that's kind of how it's been going. And I think to myself, well, I got stuff to do in the morning. Let me just set an alarm. I'll get an Edison cat nap. Let me sleep for 20 minutes. That never works. That never works when your body's just running on exhaustion mode. That'll work if you got a good night's sleep the night before and you're pushing yourself that one day and then you need to do it. Lay down, have that 20-minute nap, and boom, you're back up and you're moving. Now, when you're living in exhaustion mode, you don't take those 20-minute naps and have that work. That doesn't do anything for you. And so I got up. I got up today close to 2 o'clock. I don't know. I'm just making it. I saw Allie. We hung out for a bit and talked some. She's got a fun day ahead of her. She's going to the orchard. She's doing some other stuff. That's cool. Uh, and so I started checking out what all was going on online, and I saw that Mind Forked was live. Akashi Chris, friends of mine, Chris and Stuart over there. She's getting ready. She had a live. She had a guest today, Gaga, and somebody in I believe it was in Nigeria or Nairobi, one of the others. My memory doesn't serve me well, but does all sorts of YouTube training along with yoga and other things along those lines. Gemma, peace and love, Gemma. Good to see you. Good to see you. Love the outfits. Love the those are great. Those are great to go enjoy some Elvis. Those are fantastic. She got these. Gemma got these boots. Oh, the boots are fantastic. I love the boots most of all. And that with all the Elvis prints on it, the little with the purple and the scarf and all that. I thought that was really looking sharp. That was really looking sharp. But no, I saw she was live, so I went over and I hadn't seen her in a while, so I type in the chat and all that, and I'm real excited. She's going to be starting to do her movie nights, and when they have Nosferatu, I think is the one that she's going to have an open StreamYard panel. So if you're in it's either that or Rocky Horror. Was it Nosferatu? But they're going to wear Rocky Horror outfits. I'm not all there right now. I've still been feeling it from last night, and I'm still feeling it right now, and probably because I'm still smoking. But so Rocky Horror Picture. Anybody that's ever gotten into that, put on the costume, been there to do the songs, enjoy, and have a good time. She's going to be having an open panel over there. Mind Forked. I'll make sure that I share that on my page. Make sure you click on that notification bell and all that other stuff. Elvis night last. Oh yeah, yeah. Good things. You know that's the way it is with things that are fun. You will ache. There's things that are good to do. They're gonna leave you feeling a little sore. They could. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, my back. I overdid it last night. You know, that sort of thing. So that is good. I'm looking forward to seeing what you and Andy put together there, what you pieced together for the upload there of the video, you and Andy, for the podcast. That ought to be interesting. I'm a Gemma is an Elvis fan, in case you didn't know, and I am an Elvis fan. That was the first album I got. Now I'm an old man, so as a little kid, Elvis was still performing. He died, I think I was 8 when Elvis died in '77. So the first album I got that I think I was 5 or 6 years old, probably 6 years old, was Elvis's Greatest Hits. It had Elvis's Gold Records. That was it. It's got Elvis on there, the gold record. It's got a head of him. I'm listening to that. Year or two later, he dies. It's like, that was the first death that I remember. Send in the questions ahead of time. That's always, unless you're trying to blindside whoever it is, that's always good. You'll get better content if they have time to think about the answer as opposed to going, I don't know. Because sometimes if you've got people on and they don't know, they haven't had time to think about, and because everybody's not just ready to go in an interview or anything along those lines. It's one of those things. But no, I was a fan. I had that album, and my mother. Oh, I'm gonna go. And my mother had the live at Madison Square Garden, and so I'm a big fan of the live performances and all that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Gemma. I appreciate that. Although, as you can see, this is not a quality show today. This is a disheveled Wes. I am here just because I want to look this way and go live. I thought that would be funny if I look this way and go live and feel this way. It's a memory. It's a memory, for future generations. Half of what I do, half of what I talk about, I'm getting myself out here. I put my own personality into this thing. I've got kids. I've got 4 kids. Some of them are young. One of them has a birthday coming right up here in just 2 days. And yeah, but you're not on camera, Gemma. You're not on camera, so I'm the one putting it out here on camera. And These qualify as PJs because I slept in them. So I count them as pajamas this evening. But no, this is all. This is all. It's all a record. Oh, this was how he was this day. This was Dad. This was who I was. It's for future generations. You know, I got grandchildren. They'll be like, oh, let me see what Grandpa was like. Oh, he was different. Oh, Grandpa was a little different. Emotion, new soul, peace and love. Peace and love. Everybody, you can use hashtag awesome. Nightbot should be running to drop your links. How are you doing, Emotion? You need to get over there to Gary's on Sunday. Or Saturday nights. The show has been going very well. The live show that the open mic night uh, over there at Camp Gmail, and we've had some good numbers coming in and everything through there because he's also been running festivals and all that. So come over and dazzle us with one or two of your amazing, or stick the whole. It's 5 hours. I don't know. I'm there for 5 hours a lot of times, and that's a little bit too much. But come by and have a good time with us, and because you've got some great, you've got feel behind what you play, and that's one thing that in a lot of the stuff that I do, I kind of there's some feeling behind it. I try to put some feeling behind it, and lately I've been writing nothing but love songs, and because of being motivated and everything along those lines. So a number of the songs I'm playing has genuine feel, which is so much better than manufactured feel. You manufacture that good feeling. You're trying to, I've got this. If you actually feel what you're singing, it is a totally different ballgame. And lately, for the last, well, all this year, all I've been able to write are love songs. I did write, and it's a love song, a comedy love song, Reese's Dick, on my videos page. But otherwise, I've been writing all love songs, and you feel those love songs. You just, if you really are, and so I love it. I've got some that were breakup songs that I've written a long time ago from a past relationship, but I don't feel any of those. I don't feel any of those, and I don't play them anymore because, well, I'm not feeling them, and they're just songs now to me. So no, but how do I dropped one Friday, I think it was. How do I keep this girl? It just and it's real basic, but I love the hook in it, and I just feel it. I feel it the whole time through, and I've been learning. Oh, can't help falling in love. We're talking about Elvis out here, and I'm a big Elvis fan, and can't help falling in love was one that I wanted to learn, find a way to make it my own, kind of, in a way, because I'm never gonna do the Elvis thing. I don't have the huge band. I don't have all the great backup singers, and the little girl that does our high voice singing is Kathy Westmoreland. That right there, you'll all know. Any Elvis fan knows I'm an Elvis fan because I know the little girl that does the high voice singing is Kathy Westmoreland, as he does his band introductions. Do 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 do. But no, I'm just out of it. But Saturdays 10 p.m. Eastern time. I know that's a bit late, but if you're gonna make it, because a lot of times Gary will fill some time in the first hour, because things don't really get hopping right away. So he's got news, he's got different things along those lines. So I wouldn't plan on right at 10 being able to play. But if I know you're coming, I can let him know, and we could, make sure that by, 10:40, 10:45 or something, we've got a spot, and just give you a spot to go ahead and throw some. Because I know you don't want to stay all night. It gets late. That's my problem. I need to be up during the days. I need to be doing stuff during the day. But every Saturday, I'm there at 10 o'clock at night till 3 a.m. And a lot of nights now, I haven't been able to make the swing shift thing. So I'm just living off a coffee and living off of coffee and weed and good spirits. I keep myself happy. I got good spirits, so I'm feeling good. And everybody out there, I hope you are feeling good. Make sure you have smashed that like, click that or dislike. Just engage. Well, I think you know how it is, Rabbit. I was up on Gary's last night. I was up till 5, 6. I didn't get up till close to 2. Camp Gmail. Let me get a link to it. At Camp Gmail is the channel. Camp GMAY, all one word. I should be able to see it in a list here and be able to drop the channel. I thought it would have come up. Here we go. I'm looking at it. Last night we had the numbers are still going up, but it had almost 500 views to the thing. Here is this is the channel, Camp Gmail, 10 p.m. Eastern time on Saturday nights. Every Saturday night. Great. There are some great musicians that show up over there. There are some fantastic musicians that show up over there, and he lets me play too. So it's a friendly place, because I'm far from a great musician. That's one reason I use the bass, just for novelty. Everybody else, and I used to use my acoustic guitar, but everybody shows up with an acoustic or a keyboard. Nobody shows up with a bass, just accompanying themselves with a bass. And so that's what I do to give myself that unique feel, if you will. Rabbit, I hope you are having a good one. Yeah, I got up like 2.5 hours ago, 2 hours ago. I don't know. I'm still barely hanging in there, and I am using cannabis to help get me started during the day. I keep a lighter around on my desk that doesn't work. I have one that's dead, and I usually always grab it first and try to light stuff with it. And I chuckle because it's like I'm playing a practical joke on myself. I refuse to throw it away. I leave it on the desk. I always pick it up just out of habit, because I put it where a good lighter would be. And I give myself a little laugh. Up, you got yourself. Ha ha ha. And then I pick up the other one. So it's those simple things in life. Find the simple ways to amuse yourself. That's what you got to do. That is what you got to do. Don't pay attention to anything happening. I don't think any of it matters anymore. I think it's all crap. You can't find true information. It's all, I am, when I'm disheveled and I'm just waking up and I'm getting this, maybe I'll hit one of my, this world, this terrible world. No, I don't, I'd have to care. In order to really, you reach a point in life where you realize it's all folly. This could be a simulation. We are at the birth of AI, which tells me, hey, this would be one of those times where it's a simulation. We are all feeding our data into storage systems. We're all feeding data. So are we a simulation, just creating these people that are feeding data into AI to let AI then take off? I don't know. Yes. The channel and the Elvis outings. See, I don't have the Elvis outings. That's the thing. There's like very little. I am in a country area. I am way away from city. I would have to drive close to an hour to get any type of city to really get, and even then it's not as big a city as you would like. It would be awesome to see you there. If if you want me to set up so that you have a specific time and other stuff, because I can talk to Gary and I can make that happen. But write me richnewdesign@gmail. I think I've got your email. But send it on over and I'll make sure that it's because I'll be there. I'm there beforehand. I'm one of the admins. So if he's got to walk away, I pick up running the show. And that's a little rough when you're doing 2 or 3 joints an hour, and it's 3 hours into the show, and he walks away, and it's, oh, who's next? What am I doing now? But it's fun. I have fun. I am drinking the Maxwell House. I am keeping things in check with the Maxwell House once again. Yeah, see, you've got stuff. Yeah, there's 15. I've got you have to drive. You have to drive 15 minutes to get to a town, and all that means is that's where the fast food and the grocery stores are going to be, and gas stations. That's otherwise the rest of the county out here is just, and then an hour, and that town doesn't have anything. This town, the town did not sell alcohol. Alcohol was illegal in the town up until about 8 or 9 years ago, and so it's one of those things. It's pretty bad. Yes, awesome emotion, awesome. You would because your music, you're a musician. It's nice. We have a lot of karaoke that'll come up, but we try to limit the karaoke people because you end up with all these not strikes, but you've got to trim out those sections because you can't use all these other people's stuff. And if it's a musician doing a cover, it's going to be unique. It's going to feel unique. It's not going to get flagged as bad. But if you've got originals and everything, that's why we try to keep it as many musicians, as many original. Michael Songs, another fantastic musician. He'll come over there. Mike Molino over there playing songs. Axe and Nacho. Axe does very unique versions of any of the songs, and I think he's got a catalog of like 500 that he's going through. So he and Nacho, if you're lucky enough to see Nacho, if she's there, his better half, they're delivering all the time. He's on the show each week. We just got fantastic musicians to the show. Empirism. Oh, Empirism shows up, and it's just amazing to have Empirism there. He just brings it. Patriot 1776. Peace and love. Peace and love. Evening. Yes, it is evening. I guess it's evening. I don't. Like I say, I didn't wake up. I was at Gary's. I was at Camp G May until it was 2 when I left there, and then I was up until 5. And I haven't been good today. I've been up since just before 2. The buzz has been good. The coffee is good. Maxwell House coffee, good to the last drop. I don't like. I'm not a fan of expensive coffee. I think that it's one of those areas that we lost our direction. We as a I can have a moment where I go, oh, this was needless in society. Coffee should not have become what it is in coffee houses. I like the concept of a coffee house, but an actual freaking coffee house, we're gonna have poetry reads, we're gonna do this. Then maybe you add a little bit of a surcharge, but you're making your money on your muffins. Sell your muffins. Have somebody that can make muffins. Don't beat people up on the price of a cup of coffee. Make that coffee affordable. Make that coffee. It's a fantastic. Been to Graceland a couple times. My brother got married at Graceland. You can have your wedding at Graceland. That's where he and his wife go for their honeymoons and everything else. They head down to Graceland. It's because he was now. I think he was born the year that Elvis died. My brother. So it's all looking back at how the king was actually so transformative in everything. And I love Bill Burr, the comedian Bill Burr he talks about Elvis and all the different things. Got a shitty manager that took advantage of him. Did all those crappy movies. Talked about all the movies. Didn't perform live for so many years and all the mistakes he made. Dying on the toilet with all the drugs, everything else. He kicked open all those doors. Nobody else had ever had that kind of fame, that kind of in today's, there were famous people, but you'd have to get in a horse-driven something to get yourself somewhere. You weren't able to fly around the world and just experience all the big cities everywhere and have this amazing, amazing experience up until we had transatlantic flight and all that other shit. So everything else was slowing you down. You can in a year really have a lot of debauchery. It's a lifestyle that people can't keep up with. Even the good, even Dave Grohl. Oh no, Dave Grohl. Yeah, that's he had such a good guy image going. He had a real good guy image going, Dave Grohl. And then, oh look, I've fathered a child outside of my relationship. I mean, he is in the Foo Fighters. He is the Foo Fighters. I would think Dave Grohl would have access. I would think that he every now and then is out on his own and all that. And I'd say it's commendable if he only has the one child. If this is the only one. Resilient dad, peace and love, peace and love. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. No auto tune. Yes. There was no. That's the thing about Elvis. Listening to those vocals. He is just even when he is heavy in the jumpsuit, splitting his pants, kicking on stage, doing all that other stuff. He is delivering that voice. Just if you listen to the live at Madison Square Garden, that is just so amazing to hear hear those vocals. I was shocked. Apparently he did take care of his throat and everything. He loved the THC, but he would use edibles so that because the smoking would irritate his throat. At least that's what I think. Was it Sonny? One of his guys, one of his things that did the stuff. His voice, yes, his voice never failed him. His voice was always there, even during the wow, you got to be living a rough life, King. I don't know what all you got going on. Ricky's radio, Ricky, peace and love, Ricky. Hope you were doing well. Hey, look out there. RVZN karaoke. I hope you're doing well this morning. I hope you're doing well. You turned blue. I tell you, it's soothing. You do the blue and it's very soothing. Oh, you got a stream going right now? Hashtag awesome will drop the link to your channels. So if you type in hashtag awesome, Nightbot should drop the link to the channel. That way everybody get connected to one another. I got no plan. I'm the guy with that. I thought my hair looked funny, so I thought, I'm just going to sit around and drink coffee and smoke weed anyway. Why don't I just go live? I'll just do one of these. Do you like the little bat? Do you like the little bat in the corner? That's from Allie. Allie made that. See, Jaden's showing you how to do it, and hopefully it works. Hopefully it works. There we go. Jaden typed in the hashtag awesome. Where is it? There we go. And here we go. It did it. Man, it does a bad job. I mean, that is the channel link. But yeah, I just hate the way that's formatted. I'm gonna end up having to fix that. But everybody, click on those links. Click on those links that Nightbot just dropped. Get over there. It sounds like there's still a karaoke stream going on right now. Head over, show some support. Say, hey, the stoned guy sent me. Don't name me. Just say the stoned guy sent me. That's the best way to do it. But no, I'm just getting through the day. I think since I'm claiming to be such a stone guy, and I was before I got here, and I continue to do it as I'm here. I want to mention some other good friends of mine and their channel. I Love Weed Live at I Love Weed Live every night at 9 p.m. If you are if you are a cannabis enthusiast, I don't know. I'll use that term. If you enjoy a buzz, if you enjoy dabbing, if you enjoy cannabis culture, at I Love Weed Live, Troy and Bagel, beautiful couple. They're over there running that. Luckily, another beautiful person. One stoner, three cats. Tana. It's she lets them run that show out of her place, and every night at 9 p.m. they have that going on over there, and it's every 15 minutes you can get up and actually take a rip, take a hit with them. It's an enjoyable time. It's what everybody wants to be doing. It's what everybody wants to be doing. I got sent a pretty picture. Oh, I'm gonna have to respond to this text. So beautiful. There we go. Always respond. Try to respond to text. Uh, I totally got sidetracked with the response. No, there's some links dropped out there, and Nightbot's telling you use the hashtag awesome. Uh, I Love Weed Live every night at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Uh, Great community, active chat. There's 20 or 30 people over there all the time. Every 15 minutes on the hour, and every 15 minutes they do a 5-minute rip and dip. So you can actually connect there in StreamYard, take your hits, say hey to everybody, banter, do your thing, make that impression. You want to make that impression on those people. I got to respond to another text while I'm cleaning weed. Oh, I love you. There we go. There we go. I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling really good today. I'm out of it. I'm out of it, but I'm okay with being out of it. That's the key. If you're gonna be out of it, be okay with being out of it. If you're gonna check out on things, if you're gonna just lose your things, yes, Jaden is pointing out on Tuesdays, and I believe Thursday there's going to be a new one. Tuesdays, Blind Neil actually hosts. Again, it's still over on at I Love Weed Live. But on Thursdays, I believe this week on Thursday, Steve-O. Not the Steve-O from the karaoke community. A different Steve-O. Because if your name is Steve, there's only so many things you're going to go. You can do Stevie. You can do Steve-O. That's pretty much it. So if you're trying to be cool and your name is Steve, it's going to be one of those, Steve-O or Stevie. Well, there's two Steve-Os that I know. And not the one from the karaoke community, not the one with the rock garden. This is although the one with the rock garden and the karaoke community, he is a cannabis enthusiast. So he does enjoy his marijuana as well. But no, this is another Steve-O with some other channel that is going to be hosting on Thursdays. But again, it's still just at I Love Weed Live. 9 p.m., all the same channel. You don't have to go to a different channel or anything along those lines for Tuesdays and Thursdays. And he even does... the thing is, Troy's out of work right now. He's looking for another job, and so he's on unemployment right now. But he has time during the day. And, he got himself a nice camera. So now he's walking the streets. Now he's out there walking the streets getting high during the day. It's Where is Troy? He'll go down to they used to go to the tree, but things have been happening at the tree. And one guy got banned from the tree. There's drama. You see stuff happening on the streets of Seattle. it's all sorts of interesting things going on over there. But every night, 9 p.m., and then during the day. So if you do go over there, click that notification bell because you're going to be like, oh shit, he's getting high again. Oh shit, he's getting high again. Because it's just throughout the day. Throughout the day. Hey everybody, it's morning time. I'm going to go for a walk and I'm going to get high. And damn if he doesn't. And there, Seattle, it's a town. It's a city. It's got some problems with crime. It's got some problems with drugs in different areas. You will see some rough stuff going on the street there on some of those lives, but you'll also see some of the nicer areas of Seattle, and really just kind of have an experience. So it's definitely something worth doing. Head over there to at I Love Weed Live. Everybody can remember that. I don't have to do anything, right? At I Love Weed Live. It's that simple. Troy and Bagel. You'll know. You'll know if you're there. And whatever you type in, if it takes you somewhere and it has to do with weed, it's bound to be good. So, use the search. Use the search. Give yourself that advantage of search. I'm twisting up another because I've all this talk of weed has and again, I'm still trying to wake up. I'm still trying to start this day. I did a song last night on Camp Gmail that I want to work more on. And I laughed because I just said moron. But I want to work on the lyrics a bit more. It has some good lyrics. Again, it's another love song. And all I feel is love when I look into your eyes. I think I'm naming it All I Feel Is Love. But let me light this real quick. I have to be silent while I'm lighting for some reason. I'm not sure. But I did that last night, and it's got a lot of feel to it, and I need to write a couple more lines to it to get it going. Look out there, it's Mr. Smith. He says morning. But it's after 4:30 here. It's after 4:30 here. It's morning for me. Mr. Smith, hashtag awesome to drop your link out there, Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith is one of the finest musicians out there. I was so tempted. To ask when you went, because I knew you had the two songs, and then you were gonna, and I thought, oh, I should, but I didn't want to. It's not my show. Because I wanted to just, when you first went, Mr. Smith, it's like, let him go back to back. Let him just bring that energy to the next one. I love the energy when you had the backing track and you were just bringing it there with the vocals and all that, and that white mask is so creepy. It really has a. I've got a knife. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do some shit here. I got so high while doing that show. After 4 hours, it was less than an hour left, and I didn't even stick around for my last song because I thought I don't even think I could play coherently at this point, and I just bailed. I just ran for the door. Hung out with Allie for a while, and then I just I think I was 5 when I crashed out. It was a good time. It was a good time on Gears. It's nice having him back. It's good that he's back because it's a lot of work running that show. It is a lot of work keeping on top of stuff and everything. And I was sticking. He was able to run it. He was able to. His vision's good to where he's able to see. He still has to take drops in the middle of the show. He had to take drops, and that kind of takes a few moments to get things going. But and that's why he keeps my stoned ass around, just in case he walks away, so I can say, hey everybody, click on that like and share, and hey, let's keep this party going. Dom, do you have a song ready to go? And just kind of be ready with that. That's what I do. So I'm gonna the song, since you're in here, the how do I keep this girl? Are you wanting because I did that live, and I also added in. I don't know if you noticed when I go to the third verse in the thing in the song, I end up She's so hot. She's so hot. I accidentally, because I'd forgotten, I didn't go into the third verse. I started to go into the second verse again. And I stopped myself. So I added, I added what, 4 measures? I added so many measures in there for that extra round before I start the lyrics there on the third verse. If you were wanting to put something together as a recording or something, or I could get you I could do it to a metronome. If you wanted a better one, I could put one together of the metronome. Pull it into Audition, and because Audition's got a metronome, so I can just set the time on it and get you a cleaner track if you're looking for something like that. Because I'd love to hear whatever it is if you were planning on doing something with that. I've got I've got so many of these love songs I got to work on. Paint Me a Picture, which has the doodle doodle doodle. It has this really neat hammer-on thing that I do with the bass that works out real nice, and I enjoy that. But the lyrics, it still feels unfinished, and so I haven't performed it live in a couple of weeks now because the lyrics feel unfinished, and I don't want to screw it up. Uh, but hopefully, I get that one. Paint me a picture of you and me. Just because I fell in love with an artist, so that kind of does it, you know. Oh, I gotta respond to a text. I gotta respond to a text. I completely love you. There we go. There we go. Oh, I wonder if she knows how high I am. I wonder if she realizes how high I am. Maybe she does. I don't know. I don't think it comes across in the I completely love you. Oh, to a metronome is always. I'll send you the I'll re-render it and everything. I can send you just the MP3 if you want. I can send you the just the audio from that if you're just looking to play around with it and all that. I'll send that to you now, and then if you want something to a metronome, just let me know. I wouldn't mind doing a proper record. I've thought about different guitar parts. I've thought about different parts to add. I would love. Oh shit! I would love anything you wanted to throw onto that. Baron, Baron, how are you doing? Do you see the name? Oh, I don't have the name up. Let me get the name put up. Look at that. Look at that. Now I got it. Baron, hashtag awesome to drop your link. Hope everybody's doing good. No, I would love to get a good recording of that. My day is going great. Period. I'm getting a good buzz and enjoying some coffee. Period. I hope you are having a good time. Period. I love you. You have to use proper diction when you're using voice to text. Uh, and it's kind of funny. You start texting sexy stuff. And personally, I start whispering. I just get into that mood. Well, you whisper to your phone, and your phone's going to get all the words wrong. So the funniest moments are when I'm saying, "Oh, I want to hold on to your ankles and just lift your legs up." When you start texting something like that, and it gets the words all wrong, and you delete all that, and then you go and hit record, and you talk like a computer would talk, so it knows all of the words that it gets. Very unsexy. It'll pull you out of the sexy mode and just make it all rough. And now I send a smiley face emoji. That's what I'm doing. Yes, Baron. Yes, Baron. Baron is over there. Baron's across the pond. Mr. Smith is across the pond. Gemma is across the pond. The majority of the people that have been in the chat, you're all hanging out over there in the beautiful British Isles. Should I call it the British Isles? What should I call it? What is it? Is it jolly old England? Is that what we should call it? What would you like? What would you like me to call it? Gotta let me get some sort of. If you watch the beginning of this, Baron, you see that I am disheveled West, trying to figure it all out, trying to get myself back into some sort of mode of when I'm actually, an open prison. There you go. There you go. Oh, I'm gonna have to cough again. Where's the mute? That is as close as I can come to being professional. At least trying to mute whenever I. Baron, you haven't heard the news. She and I have separated. We're no more. She is doing her thing. I believe. I believe she's got a channel and everything along those lines. But no, I can't answer that question, Baron. I think she's doing well. I think she's doing well. But I haven't spoken to her in quite some time. Oh, but hey, Baron, thanks for adding that into the show. The show needed an awkward moment. Let me see. It's about 45 minutes in. Awkward moment. I love that. I love that. No, this has been a different year. I have been down another path. You like that bat, Baron? You like that bat? We got animations over here done by LG Alley Patches. Fantastic artist. Fantastic artist. Let me change to another one. Look at this pumpkin with a ghost inside of it. Oh man, I love this one. I absolutely love this one. Here's another pumpkin she made. She's been throwing these animations together using Adobe Fresco. She's using Adobe Fresco. Oh, look at these candles. This is actually for Shimmer Soul. It was Shimmer had said, "Oh, I needed some candles," and so Allie went and worked on making some vectorized candles. And here's the bat with an outline. Da 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 da. I'm gonna go with the bat because the bat has that feel today. The bat's what I'm feeling. Da, da. Frank Terzo. Oh, no problem. No problem, Baron. No need to apologize. No need to apologize. Well, let me, if you'll notice in my timeline, it's been like a couple months since I've actually been doing stuff, so I'm kind of getting back into it and all that. Give me a couple of weeks. Give me a couple of weeks on that. Frank Terzo, peace and love, my friend. I hope everything is going well over there. I hope you are doing well. It is good to see you. And you know Mr. Smith, right? You know Mr. Smith. That's what I love. All these great musicians that I know, and being the hack that I am, and having access to just, some such great talent. Frank's got great talent. Frank's music that he's putting out, just fantastic. Mr. Smith, oh my God. Michael Songs, Michael Songs. Let's all give it up for Michael Songs. It's twice in the last week, I think, that he has actually been broadcasting from a live gig, from an actual live gig there was some sort of pub in Neptune, New Jersey. There was another place, I think it might have been a coffee bar that he was actually. The most amazing part about it is his sound is just as good from these live gigs on this broadcast as his home live streams, where you got whatever he's doing is really working. Whatever setup he's got is just so. Yes, he did just reach monetization. He should have, if he doesn't already, he should have memberships set up very soon on his channel. He and Maria, they do a great job. Yes, I am on StreamYard, Baron. Yes, I am. Uh, no, Michael has he reached that point. They got the hours they need. He's got some great merch. I loved the what he did, and was hyping and everything, and just got done doing the recording. The vinyl, direct to vinyl, custom vinyl. Vinyl, for those of you youngsters, not that youngsters watch this, but for those of you that don't know, vinyls are records. They would play on a record player. They've been around for a long time. They're rare now. But he went into, I think, a recording studio in Brooklyn, and you were able to, ahead of time, he sold, which one do you like? Pick out your favorite Michael song, and he went then with each one of those and recorded a special, just a unique track for each person that had bought this. So if you bought any of those, he's gonna give you a message and then play the song live, and it'll be just it's just the one, because you play a little bit different each time. So it would be a unique track to you. I really hope he had some good success with that, because that seemed like a really novel idea. I thought that was a really novel idea for marketing wise, for an individual songwriter and performer, because I mean that's I know so many of those, and everybody's got to promote and compete with all the big stuff. What can you do to make that so that you continue to have revenue coming in from your music, and as far as merch goes, and that seemed to me to be a winner. Maybe promote it a little, maybe do it again, but promote it even more, and give a little bit more time for people to make their selections and everything before going into the studio. But I think he gave them at least a month, maybe a month and a half for sales on that before he went in. But that was just everybody needs a Maria. Oh man, she is on top of things there, switching those cameras, running that stream, running that chat. She is out there. It is awesome to watch all the support and watch what she does. For those that don't know, Maria, that's that's Michael's better half, and she runs the stream using, I believe she uses OBS, but it could be Streamlabs. I could be wrong, but I believe it's OBS. But she's running that over there, and really has just. They've got 2 camera setups. She's changing the song title, running so each song while it's playing, what's playing, what's going on. She's updating all the different banners for the merch. She does a great job running that stream, and it adds that clap. It adds that that energy, because she's right away when he finishes. She's giving the yay, the clap, and I think that's important. I think you need that, so the streams are always fun. I personally, I love making her laugh. I love when they're on Gmail, when we're all up there, because I'll every now and then just do a one-liner. I'll say one thing or something, and I hear her laughing in the background, and that always brightens my day. It's like I made someone laugh. Everybody else, and I think it's because everybody else that's on panel, they're all concentrating on themselves on camera, all this other stuff, and so they don't react as big as Maria does, because she's just in the background doing stuff, right? So she's able to go ahead and get a good laugh, and it always makes me smile because I can hear her laugh back there, and it's like, yes, Maria heard the joke. Oh, that yeah, that can happen. That can happen. Uh, those of you that are using StreamYard, Frank, I'm not sure if you're on StreamYard, or what do y'all think of the price increase? Did everybody notice that the to keep all your administrators, to do all that stuff, the price has increased $40. It went from $49 up to $88.99. Everybody happy with that? Everybody feeling good about the next StreamYard? OBS, there are other answers, but I am so invested in it, and it kind of I'm not sure of the others. I don't know if it's a good thing that they're doing it. The price is crazy. OBS, you can bring people up with OBS using OBS Ninja. I used to run my Friday shows. I used to run the I Got Nothing Wednesday, all those using OBS Ninja, which allows you to put it allows you to manage connections between different people. Yeah, yeah. It's I'm paying monthly on the thing, and it's gonna end up being paying monthly. It's gonna be almost $1,000. It's gonna be over. It's $900 something. It's gonna $90 a month is what it's gonna end up being. So you're just 20 shy of a so I better make this worth it. I better find a way to make this stinking channel worth it. I haven't turned on memberships yet because I want to tie it to a product. But then I saw Pole Vault get brought down, and I thought, shit, I can't tie this to a product and have it get brought down because of those shared streams. Because of I believe it had to do with the fact that he's up. Chad Freeman will be going live, and everybody will restream that. I would do the same thing. I'd have shows, the Lapstick shows. We'd have that on multiple channels. Well, when it's on multiple channels, then YouTube says, "Oh, you're reusing content, other people's content," and they took away monetization. And I am really not wanting to. The app that I'm wanting to run needs to run regardless of whether YouTube. I was going to utilize YouTube for the payment on it because of the simplicity of it. It's worth it for cancellations, for all the other things. You want to have some service so you're not having to man all of that. So you're not having to manage all that money side, because otherwise you've got to pay somebody to handle all that. And so it's worth the 30% to have them manage the memberships, do the billing, do the refunds, do all that other stuff, have them handle it. It's worth it to me. But if they can just say, no, now you're out of business, I don't like that, because I plan on this being kind of a larger thing, not a small thing. Jovel, peace and love. Peace and love. Hope you're doing. Everybody, hashtag awesome to drop your links. Hashtag awesome, AWE. This is a Wes is having coffee trying to wake up at 4 in the afternoon. Shameful. And having a little bit of marijuana to do the same thing. But I had a great time on Camp Chime last night. And I'm working on some songs. We're working on a show. Allie and I are developing something that I think has some potential. It's a larger project. It would be a cartoon series. I have another guerrilla. I'm gonna try to take advantage of the way that the and everybody should consider this, the vertical streaming that they put in the shorts feed. I went live vertical once as Steve the Alien just to test, hey, does this actually work? And I got 300 views in 1 hour. I stopped after an hour. I haven't gone back because I want to capitalize on it. I want to, if I've got that big of an audience that's going to be cycling through, what can I do? I want to engage them. I want to draw them in. So I didn't just want to be going live on it again. I've come up with we're working something right now, and I'm gonna test that as a guerrilla marketing tool to see if I can't create entertaining enough content, quotes around content, because it's an ad. It's a, maybe a 12-minute, 15-minute real engaging, real fun, and I can be there live at different times and all that. But I'm hoping to utilize that. And that's something to consider if you're looking at finding a new audience, as opposed to having to go each time out to different chats, go on to different panels, meet new people, and do all of that stuff. Holy shit! Is that the right way to respond? Would you like to join me? Everybody. Everybody, look at this. Look at this. Oh.
Hello.
Peace and love. Peace and
Hello.
love. Hello. How are
I just got
you?
back from the cider mill.
How was the cider mill?
It was great. We had a good time. We there was a cemetery right next to the cider mill, so we walked around the cemetery and we looked at the old stones.
That is a thing that we don't have here. Going to the cider mill. I told you my brother, he just came to town yesterday and he brought me. They were cinnamon and sugar donuts.
Yeah, that's what we just got. Hey, Joval. Hey, Mr. Smith.
Oh, I love them. I had those with coffee.
Hey, Frank Turzo.
For those that don't know, this is Allie. Allie Patches. Algie, Allie G.
Yeah.
You should drop the link to your thread, your store. Your store, yes, your store. I have had a number of the weeds.
Oh,
and
very
so
good.
I am. It is very good. It is very good. I am feeling good.
Well, let me cheers and catch up.
Cheers and catch up. Cheers and catch up. There is the link to her store, and I'm gonna pin this to the top. Check out the artwork that she has up there now. She's gonna have even more, and she made the little bat in the corner. So everybody's got a yes. I felt like the bat today. Oh yeah. That's my favorite. The pumpkin with the ghost is my favorite, but for some reason today, because it works without the white outline, it's like I need tiny bat. I needed the tiny bat going. It felt more like it. Well, how was the cemetery?
Good. I got a bunch of pictures of the old stones, and there were a couple of stones that were broken, which made me sad, but a lot of them had German on them, which was kind of cool to see. So.
That is awesome. That is awesome. And have you had any of the donuts?
I have had like maybe 6 donuts.
Oh, I love you so much. If I had 6, I would have eaten 6 donuts. I had 3. He gave me 3 in a plate.
Okay, so there was. We got glazed apple cider donuts that have the apple cider in it. Then we got cinnamon sugar cider donut.
Yeah.
Then Mom got a cream donut. I got a peanut butter and chocolate donut. Yep. It's just regular donut with peanut butter and chocolate spread over it. And then
the cider donuts were the best, though.
Yeah, the cider donuts were really, really good.
They were 3 of the cinnamon sugar cider donuts. That's what my brother brought me yesterday. They're gone because they were just so good with the coffee.
We're sitting in the car, and they also have these cider slushies at the cider mill.
Yeah.
So you go in, you get a cider slushie, you get a couple donuts. But I was drinking this cider slushie, and I was like, ooh, you know what would be really good with this? A fucking donut.
Yeah. The donuts, I'm a little sad that they're all gone. I'm a little sad that, and that was a thing from Illinois, up there in Belvedere. You'd go to the orchard at this time of year and everything, and do that. My neighbors down the street growing up, they had 4 apple trees, and every year this time of year, we would all be out there collecting all the apples, had the big press out and everything, making all the cider there.
Oh, cool.
It would be an event. They'd make it fun for all of us. We're just hooligans, but it was still fun. It was still a good time. Oh, everybody out there, have you clicked on that like? Oh, I think some people have. That's been cool.
Cheers, everybody. Thank you for being here.
So how were you happy with your painting from Camp Gmail last night?
I am not finished with it, though.
Are you planning on working on it later this week or something?
Probably, I might save it for Gmail and just edit my video
Okay,
because
that makes sense.
I still have so much video to edit through.
The last painting, not the one that she worked on this week, but the one from the week before, it was about 8 hours total work in the painting, and she's got all the video for it, but she's editing to remove the parts where her arm is not, doing something on the canvas.
Yeah.
Have it time lapse and sped up.
I also do this thing where I adjust my paintbrush as I'm painting, and I'm taking that out as well. So it's a little involved.
I was unaware of that. I was unaware of those little changes. That's why I failed at the endeavor.
You
I
tried,
completely
and
failed.
I appreciated that so much.
There was some work that I did. It was useful. I mean, I'm sorry. I'll never again.
No. See,
No,
and
it's
this is he did it so
This is-
bad that he
this is-
doesn't ever want to do it again.
She
that
thinks I did it bad on
He
purpose.
just did it bad on purpose, that he'd never be asked ever again to do anything.
No, that's not the way it's going to go. I'm going to do stuff all the time. I'm going to offer to work on this stuff all the time, and I'm going to do bad all the time. I won't shy away from the work. I love you too. I won't shy away from the work. I'm just not going to do it right. I didn't know you wanted those little things removed.
It's okay. It's all right. I'm particular. I wanted it to look like my hand was going zoom, 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 like.
It'd be cool if you added that sound effect. Zoom,
Yeah.
zoom, 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 zoom. Add a little buzz noise to the background. Add a little buzz noise to the background. That'll make it that much better. I was talking about that song earlier. I've got to write more lyrics. I love that song, that All I Feel Is Love. It's a good one. It's got a lot of feel, but it needs one more, lyric, and I think I can come up with something. It should work. I'm thinking. Cheers, everybody out there. I hope everybody is having themselves a great day. Click on that like. Hey, are you an Elvis fan? Why not? That's what I'm saying. Hey, it's a coffee with Wes. We're doing this today. I feel batty. And so I have the flying bat supplied by Allie. I have that running today because I feel batty.
Why do you feel batty?
Because the first thing I did was get up and get high. I mean, I went from the bed, came out here, sat here, and got high first thing, and I haven't gotten any better. I just haven't. I've had 2 cups of coffee now. I haven't gotten any better. I'm just and I'm okay with being batty. I'm not saying batty's bad. Is batty bad?
I don't think so.
Well, yeah.
What's the true definition of batty?
Isn't that something up to the individual? Isn't that really what your heart tells you is batty? I don't think anybody can tell another person what baddie really means. I think that's really, it's subjective. It's like beauty. Baddie is like beauty. You know, everybody's beauty is different. Everybody, you know, everybody's unique. But tell me
Eccentric
what
and a
they
little bit
want me to do.
wacky.
Oh, well, that's dead on. That's dead on. Okay, well, that works. Yeah, I'm feeling eccentric and a little bit wacky. I really feel glad that I used the term baddie now, knowing that crazy, silly, belonging to or resembling a bat. I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to. I'm not. There's one in the corner, and I don't have that going. I don't have that going.
My best copy and paste there, thanks.
You were friggin' awesome, Mr. Smith. You see how he does that? He
Yep.
brings it. He brings it live with the music, and the motherfucker knows how to copy and paste like nobody's
That is
business.
a great skill to have.
No,
for
he is
sure.
kicking ass. Everybody better be connected to Mr. Smith. That's all I have to say. Take it from me, eccentric and wacky. I'm having fun.
I must grab my coffee.
Grab your coffee. Grab your coffee. Do you have ice cream in the coffee?
No, this is still my shitty coffee from earlier.
It's still the shitty coffee from earlier? Why don't you make yourself a fresh one with do you have any ice cream?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's still-
yeah, we have ice cream.
And make yourself a fresh cup of coffee if you'd like to.
I still have this. I want to finish this before I.
This is like some martyr thing, isn't it? This is like some, I've got to, nope, I must finish this.
I must
do
finish
that.
my coffee.
You do that. You do that. I thought maybe our friend from the Art of Floundering may be, you know.
How funny that you
I-
said that, and Nightbot just dropped his link.
Yes, Nightbot just dropped a link. No, I thought I might. I saw him. I did. He didn't come up on Gary's last night, and I was hoping. I even did the giant cock line in
know.
the vibe song. He was laughing out there while I was
I
doing
did
that.
see
He
that,
was
yeah.
laughing in the chat. I hope everything's okay.
Why don't you
Although
shoot
it
him
was
an
a-
email?
Although it was a full house. Well, I may about one for later tonight. I may want to do a random or something later
Oh,
tonight.
cool.
I don't know.
Can I
I
hang
just
out and
kinda-
stare at my screen and
I
edit
love
my
it when you
video?
hang out and stare at your screen. When you look uninterested, it really when you're when every question you're asked is responded to with what? When everyone, no, that works out great. That'll work out great.
It'll
I'm totally
be a fun
good
time.
with that. No, I'm totally good with that. Because I may just play bass. I may play music for a bit. Like I say, I'd like to write more lines to the one. I've got. I need to continue writing lines for prehensile penis.
Yeah.
Dolphins. That's. I think that has the other night. I can't remember. That's the thing. Which live was it that I? It was the music vibe. It was near the end of the music vibe. That it was that A and a bending G.
Mm-hmm.
Fear the dolphins. Fear the dolphins. Rapist of the sea. That's all that I have right now is fear the dolphins. Rapist of the sea.
Yep.
But I think that's. And I don't know where in the text. I'd have to get it out of the text messages. So I you know how difficult. Dolphins.
Oh, man.
I'll just search the word
Yeah,
dolphin.
just search dolphins. and
Search
then-
the word dolphin, and that'll take me there. But the lyrics, I had some ideas for lyrics. That's why I stay on dry land. Oh, the other
rape
night
whistles. Something about the whistles don't work.
I heard that's going to be the bridge. That's going to be a bridge. I haven't found where, because I'm just going to go out of step, maybe one step, I don't know, maybe one fret, and just hammer through one note. And rape whistles don't work underwater. Rape whistles don't work underwater. Rape whistles don't work underwater. Rape whistles don't work. And then back into it.
Oh my god.
It's supposed to be stupid and comedic and batty. It's supposed to be batty, is what it is.
Better batty than dolphiny.
Yeah. Yeah, you hear stories of bats. Oh, ow, you got bit. You know, I'd kind of rather get bit.
Bats even bite people? I don't know that bats bite people, do they?
Mm-mm.
Probably
Yeah.
not.
I think if anything, you'd get like your hair blown from the feeling of their wings flitting around you.
I've told you the story of the friend of mine with the hockey stick in the barn. We would go up in the winter time into the hayloft, empty hayloft of their barn. The downstairs would have all the hay in it and everything down in the barn. This loft had basketball goals set up at one end, and we would also play roller hockey up there because they played hockey, the boys.
Mhm.
Pat, the one that broke his jaw on the bus,
Yeah.
just riding with his head leaning against the window. The bats would fly around. They'd loop in there just above our heads in this huge barn. And Pat, twice I saw him with a hockey stick just watching this thing circle and catch it out of the air and bring it to the ground. He would take these bats out of the air with a hockey stick. He was
Wow.
the worst goalie in the league.
Oh, that is hysterical.
He was the worst goalie in the league. He was goalie in both
Give him a bat,
soccer, in hockey, and soccer. His brother was all collegiate, right? His brother went on to be a college hockey coach. His brother was a year younger than him, better than him at everything.
Oh no.
Better than him at everything. Just a natural athlete. And the parents pushed both the boys, and they were always on the same team. And Pat was always the worst on the team, and always in goalie. And Billy was always the star of the league.
Oh, that's hysterical. That's really funny.
Pat he got into mountain biking later in life. Took a fall, broke his back.
No.
He now has this curvature to his spine, to the
Oh,
side
no.
and everything. Still goes mountain biking. Just this is the most accident prone.
Oh my gosh.
He's a Mr. Glass without any powers. He's he popped the clutch on a motorcycle. He didn't drive motorcycles. He popped the clutch on my motorcycle when I said, "Yeah, sure, you can drive it." I'd never seen a motorcycle do this. Rear up, spin around on the back tire. The centrifugal force just took it around before throwing him.
Oh my
before
God.
throwing him off of the thing.
Jeez Louise.
Jeez Louise, indeed. I
Hey,
can see
Frank
the-
Turzo. Cheers, Frank Turzo. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers to everybody. Cheers to everybody. Oh, so you've had your little, you've had your graveyard experience. You've had your apple orchard. It is that holiday season. It is the spooky season.
Now it wasn't an apple orchard. It was a cider mill, where they just
cider mill.
they get apples
Okay.
and they turn them into cider. But they also make a lot of vinegar and stuff like that. It was really cool. We got some salsa from there. We got what else did we get?
Apple butter.
Honey and apple butter. And Mom got a apple caramel walnut
Pie.
pie.
Mhm. And some cider.
And I got some peanut butter and chocolate fudge.
That's awesome. That is awesome. The one in Illinois that we would go to, it had the orchard there.
Oh, that's
It
cool.
it did the processing there as well, but that whole
Oops.
orchard was there. They would have big hay rides through the orchard and everything. With the horse and
Yeah,
all
that's
that other
cool. I
stuff.
want to go to a pumpkin patch in like a week or two.
Well, you have a perfect pumpkin. I saw
I
that
know.
pumpkin.
I
That
love my
pumpkin is
pumpkin.
so awesome. That pumpkin is so awesome.
I love it so much.
You
Um.
have to live stream the murdering of that pumpkin.
Oh, I will. I'll stream it.
The
We'll listen to Every Day's Halloween. Bow,
There
bow,
you go.
bow, 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 bow.
Everybody, make sure you are connected and click that notification bell because you will want to see the murder of the pumpkin.
Oh,
will
when should I
share
murder that pumpkin?
That's up to you. I don't know what your schedule. Halloween's like still a month and a half away.
I know.
So I don't know. I don't know what your plans for Mr.
Hey,
Pumpkin
Mark's gas
are.
station.
Mark's
Cheers.
gas station. Peace and love. Peace and love. So I don't know when you're planning on. Is this a porch destined pumpkin?
Yes. Or front stoop.
Front stoop. Okay. Well, that's. I should have said front stoop. That was
We're
what
just keeping it from
We-
the squirrels.
We're protecting it from the squirrels at this point.
You got a lot of angry squirrels there.
Yeah.
Is
Mom
it
saw an albino squirrel the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would be the leader in the animal kingdom. Those are the ones that I'm trying to make albino squirrel jokes. No,
That's all right.
and how the albinos of all species end up being the leaders, and but it's one of those. It's just gonna go bad. Whatever joke I'm gonna do is gonna go
It's
bad.
all right.
Well, I'm sorry. Like I say, that's why it's not jokes from Wes. It's coffee with Wes. Wes is more doing the coffee and buzz thing. That's how I'm getting by today.
Yo, are you gonna do what I think you're gonna do?
I'm just gonna add a little of this.
Yeah, baby. Can I really share?
What's wrong with you?
I really love their cider. It's so good.
It is good. Cider is good. Hey, look, there's a dog. Oh, that's awesome. Everybody, I have no idea what our plans are for any upcoming shows. That's what I'm going to say. I have no idea. Have we firmed up anything? No. Do I know when I'll be sleeping or when I'll be awake? No. I know that on Saturday nights I go to Camp G-May at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 Pacific over there at
I did a
Camp
great
G-May.
painting over there. I think it was like 3 or 4 hours, 4 hour long that I ended up painting for.
You did a really good job on that. It was my fault. I was telling everybody earlier how it was how I was sitting there and I had so much weed, and it was like I don't even think I could do another song. And I texted you, I'm just gonna bail. I'm just gonna disappear. Oops, I've done it.
Oops, I've already done it.
I've already done it. And then you said goodbye to everybody while you were, because it was a good show. It was a good show, but I hammered way too many joints.
Yeah.
Way too many, and so it was a little bit much. And I started to, I was making jokes. I'm not having a host, but I don't feel like a host, and so my banter's different with people than it is as the host. And I realized that. It's like, no, I don't need to make all these jokes about people. Because I have a problem with making jokes.
It's almost like a Tourette's situation.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That was honesty. I'm okay with that. It is like a Tourette's. I'm getting better. I'm getting better at trying. See, the thing is, if you pause before saying them, maybe it's fucking hilarious. And if you say it right away, It's fucking hilarious. If you wait long enough to really think it through, sometimes you lose that edge. And then it's not as funny. And so my instinct is just say it, do it. And so I just go ahead and let it fly, but that's not always good. They're always jokes. They're always jokes. They're always meant to be funny, but sometimes they're bad. Sometimes people get hurt. Sometimes feelings get hurt. Who was it? Who's I told you about seeing the comedian. He's the one that he and his wife have the podcast.
Tom Segura.
Tom Segura. I saw a short with Tom Segura. I love you. Thank you. I saw a short with Tom Segura where he was talking about how, you as a comedian, you think of the thing to say and you just say it. And yes, there are times that people get hurt. And all he can say, I'm funny. Sorry, I'm funny. And it is kind of how, because you don't, it goes against to think about what I'm saying before. Well, I thought about it. That's what I'm going to say. And so that's the funny thing to say. And when you're always trying to come up with the funny, you end up releasing it, and they're not all gold. They're not all funny outside of your head. They don't always, and sometimes feelings are hurt.
Yep.
And it's not on purpose. It's not on purpose. It's not on purpose. I ask for understanding. I ask for, maybe undeservingly, I ask for understanding because
I understand, and I love you very much.
nowhere under Batty did it say deserving of forgiveness. Nowhere under that did it say that.
It didn't say that. You're right.
And I am Batty, so it's just charity every time you forgive me. I know.
I got you. No worries. Hey, I'm gonna smoke some more weed. What do you think about that?
I think that's an excellent idea. You have excellent ideas.
Sometimes
I'm gonna
I really
light.
do.
Well, sometimes.
Case, meet point. Hey, Justine. Cheers.
Justine. Wow, that was good. I don't want to let that gloss over how you pointed that out. Sometimes was the funny thing to say.
It was the funny thing to say. But I'm not denying that.
Not tonight? What? See, that's the thing.
What's going on, Justine?
Yes, Justine, we're going to concentrate on you. I keep saying the wrong thing, and so we're going to concentrate on you, Justine. That way, it keeps me from saying the wrong thing and causing problems. How's your cider? How was your cider?
Really good. Super delish.
Super delish. Yeah, I haven't gotten any better. I woke up, got out of bed, right here, burning, and got some coffee.
I believe I was
coffee,
the one
though.
who encouraged you to do that.
You may have. Michael Songs.
Michael Songs.
I was talking about Michael earlier.
Oh,
I was
that's
talking about
awesome.
Michael.
Were you talking about how he's been playing live shows and how it's been really awesome to see him on a stage?
Yes, and?
That we love him?
Yes, and?
That he's doing his vinyl recordings, right?
I spoke of the vinyl recordings. He went last week and did the recordings on them. He went to do the recordings. And I'm really hoping that it seemed like such a good idea. I was talking about what a great marketing idea that was, and hoping that turned out to be
I hope that turned out really great.
A decent promotion and everything along those lines. Michael Songs
and Maria,
is awesome.
And Maria. Michael Songs
and
Maria.
I did speak of Maria. I was speaking of Maria. We all... Frank was, yes, I brought that up. And I think it's because everybody up on stage, everybody up there on the panel that's on camera, they're all thinking of themselves, trying to, okay, am I, they're all caught up. So the jokes go past them. And Maria hears them, and Maria's laughing. And it's always, I smile because, hey, that joke landed somewhere. Somebody got that joke. Thank you, Maria. Make sure that she knows how much I appreciate all those jokes landing out there. That's everybody was talking about how we all wish we had a Maria running the stream. It makes things so much better to have.
Totally. Oh my God, that would make things so much easier.
It is difficult to run even just Gary's thing. Even Gary's thing. Mad Labs, peace and love. Peace and love out there. Oh, hope you are doing well. Everybody, like Nightbot just said, if any of you don't know any of the rest of them out here, say, hey, drop your link to whoever it is.
Dude,
and do that.
Awesome.
Hashtag awesome in the chat. So Nightbot will.
And she can hear you. Oh, Maria. Hi, Maria.
Maria, we love you. You are fantastic.
You're awesome.
You do such a great job of producing those streams. Whatever you guys are doing audio-wise is so good. Is my thing screwing up? Am I noticing screw-ups?
It glitched for like 1 second.
Oh, man. That's the Matrix just screwing with me. Matrix. I don't know what it is.
Oh, my God.
It's Maria. Yes.
Oh. Hi, Maria. See, there she is. She's in the chat.
Oh, fantastic. No, there were earlier, there were many good things said about you. Many good things because you do such a fantastic job. You guys have Michael's sound down so well, both from your home location and when you go into these clubs. You are really doing a great job of producing your sound there. So I've got to say I'm really impressed with that. Gary Hubbs, peace and love.
Yay!
Everybody,
look, they reached their hours too, so they're monetized now.
Have you turned on memberships? I had mentioned that you should have memberships here pretty soon. Over there at Michael Songs, over there. For anybody wondering, yes, I wore this last night. Yes, I slept in this, so this counts as my pajamas. Yes, I've been high since within 5 minutes of waking up. I would say it's within minutes of waking up. I twisted, and I'm 2 hours into a buzz. That's kind of how my day is right now.
Oh my God.
Hey, don't say, oh my God. That's so judgmental.
I meant it in a good way. Like, oh my God, yes.
Yeah, it sounded in a good way.
My God.
Oh, your furrowed brow really sells it, too. That's...
I know. I'm a little stoned.
You can't take the sarcasm off your face. You can't take the sarcasm off your face. It's just all there. Hey, creed us up. Creed us up. Isn't that what we need?
Me higher.
Do.
Wait. No, I should do fucking. I should do Nickelback.
Yes.
I love you. I love you all along. I love you. He's over here. I'm not living anymore.
Can you believe it? She does art. She paints and brings the Nickelback. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. It's everything. It's everything I want.
I am a good painter.
Artist. Artist. No, I love your art. The link. Hey, did I pin that? Her catalog. Her catalog is pinned to the top. At some point in time, take a look. It'll probably ask if you want to join a mailing list or something. Do that. Click on the yes to give it your email, because they'll email you when there are site-wide promotions. And she allows them to set the pricing on the stuff so her stuff falls under the site-wide promotions as well. So you'll get those. Bringing nickel back. You know, and I love you for that, helping me out with, you know, my personal goal. You know, one of my personal goals.
I do know.
Bring the
Pendar.
nickel back. Pendar, peace and love. We're here to bring the nickel back at times. You know, there's so much hate. There's so much hate of the nickel back. And listen to Animals and tell me that doesn't rock. Seriously, just I should post a link to it. Go just listen to that. Tell me that doesn't kick ass. Oh, and I think Gary was Gary. Were you the one that had said there was in the chat? This is their sleaziest song or something along those lines. We figured you out, and I saw it. I think I might have been actually playing the song. I see the comment, and I thought to myself, Jesus, I can think of worse Nickelback songs that are sleazier. I mean, yes, it was sleazy, but something in your mouth. Something in your mouth. Thank you. I love you. Thank
I love
you. Something in your mouth. I'm telling you, something in your. That was what I thought. Well, this isn't even their worst, Gary. This isn't even their worst. Something in your mouth is so much. I have a. I have to put it in drop D. They actually, Kurt,
Hey,
peace
Kurt.
and love, Kurt. I do it in drop D, but I do a country version. Got to meet the hottie with the $1 million body. They say it's over budget, but you pay her just a touch. Come on, I need to clean weed, man. If I'm singing country Nickelback, I need to clean more weed.
All right,
Everybody, does
repacking
everybody
my
know
info.
each other? Is everybody already connected to each other? You can drop your links for, anybody who doesn't know you. The hashtag awesome. And if anybody has anything specific you need dropped, if you sweet talk Kurt, maybe find a way to verbally tickle those balls there on Kurt. He might go look at whatever it is, because I'm telling you right now, I'm too high to look up whatever it is you need me, dropping. Talk about whatever you got going on, but oh, that's right, I'm cleaning weed.
Oh, I'll wait.
No, you go right ahead. You're doing just the one-hit pipe thing anyway. It's not a big deal. I'll be smoking a whole joint. You don't have to wait for me.
Well, okay.
We don't have to take our clothes off to have a good time. Uh-huh.
Would you mind if I actually made myself a cup of coffee?
Didn't I suggest it like 30 minutes ago?
Yes. But I wasn't
Love
in the
you.
right mindset.
Are you now?
I am.
Then make that coffee, baby.
Great.
Make that coffee, baby. I hope everybody out there is having this was hey, I know I'm not going to be doing anything other than sitting around drinking coffee and smoking weed. Why don't I just go live doing it? And luckily, a pretty lady here showed up after she was out in the town and doing stuff. So I'm honored at that. Hey, sex farm woman. The only Spinal Tap that I haven't played it in forever, I'd have to look, is Big Bottom. I do a version of Big Bottom. I haven't played it in probably.
What that about?
Oh, that was you.
I know.
Well, I thought that was. There was me sending a signal. It was me saying, "Hey."
I know, but my mom, remember? She was like,
Oh, that's right. Because she knew. She knew. Her mother said, "I wonder who he's singing that about." And you know, well, I'm telling you, that's why that's why I kept saying your mother knows. That's why I kept saying your mother knows. Dun, 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 dun. I'm top cigarette papers. Everybody, you know, you have a choice. You have a choice in marijuana delivery devices, and many things out there are available. But you know what's always there and inexpensive and won't let you down? Top cigarette papers. Top cigarette papers. If only my camera weren't turned around. Top cigarette papers. It's cheap. It's 100 papers for like $1.50. There's people with $1,000 rigs, of stuff and all this other. Oh, I just it you know, in a sense because I have you know, had the experience of doing dabs. I have edibles are great. Now I love edibles, but it's, you know, in a sense they're really, it has given glass blowers a market to sell their wares. I will say that. So it does serve a good purpose that you've got the see, zigzags. I don't know that I can afford zigzags. That's the thing. The zigzags, all those others are always more expensive. That's why I ended up on tops. 100 papers for like $1.40. Zigzags are nice. Zigzags are nice. There've been flavored papers that I've had that have been nice. I like that they were a French paper that had the wire in them. So you would smoke it down and you could just, you're holding on to the roach by the end of this wire that's there. Love those. And edibles. I love homemade edibles. I love making some chocolate. You make your butter. You have some fun with your butter. I've boiled up the butter. I feel good because I was able to. Wire was the best. Yes, I love those. I can't remember the name of them, but they had the wire in them, so you could hold. The wire tasted like crap, but you didn't have to deal with that roach. You could smoke that thing all the way down and kill the entire thing. If you didn't have a pipe, you were wanting to do that. Because sometimes putting them in the pipe and all that is a bit much. But the dabs, yes, I get a buzz. Yes, I do that. We've got a lot more money in paraphernalia in other areas, and I'm just a simple green guy. I'm just I just, yes, I like it. I like it if I have access to buy some nerds, you know, that are but I don't have access to everything. If it's an edible, usually I've got to be the one making the butter and making it, and it's enjoyable, but it ends up taking up so much of the weed that unless I'm growing and have trim, I'm not going to do it. So I go without the edibles often because they're just not available to me. I'm like just a green purist. That's now comment. Use that face and then make a comment that
Cool.
matches that face. Cool. There we go. Oh,
Sorry, I'm a little bit stoned. I have my bong, which I have been using for a while. But I've had it for like 3 or 4 years, and I really enjoy it. It's like a sorcerer beaker, so it looks like something out of a mad scientist lab, which I really enjoy. And then I also have my sea slug, which is what I've been using recently. Looks like a sea slug.
That's fantastic.
I don't really smoke joints very much just because the paper messes with my lungs. I will smoke a joint at a party, but like, I'd rather smoke it in a pipe.
Fantastic. Fantastic. That's good to know. That's good to know.
I'm gonna go grab my coffee.
Grab your coffee. Grab your coffee. Oh, she's fantastic. She's awesome. We are having a good time today. This is just Coffee with Wes. Like I say, I woke up I got out of bed, and within 5 minutes, I was hitting the joint. While the coffee was brewing, I've had some coffee. I'm feeling good. I've got the bat flying. I've got the bat flying up there in the corner. She's doing these animations. She's doing these animations in fresco, doing the sketches, the drawings, and everything using Adobe Fresco. And she has. I'm gonna do some marketing for her. She's got commissions open. If you needed some artwork, if you needed some sort of holiday theme, neat thing for your stream, this is the person to talk to. She can do those sort of things.
Mm-hmm.
Algae Leg over there on Instagram.
Yep. I also have done this one, which I like. It's my little ghosty.
I
And then
love. That's my favorite. That's the
This one's a
cutest
little
of them
scarier.
all.
This one is the first one I ever did. And then I did this one for Shimmer Soul.
That one's cool. I like that.
I like it too.
I like you.
Oh, I like you.
Hey, can you hold it down while I get a
thing.
cup of coffee started?
Sure
I'll
thing.
come back, before it finishes. All right, fantastic. Everybody enjoy the musical stylings of Allie.
The musical stylings.
Musical stylings. I thought that. Oh, come on! Now you got to sing. Now you
Oh,
gotta,
God.
Now you got to do something musical.
I don't have. Do I have a harmonica? Let me see. I'm looking for my harmonica. I'm still here. Oh. Yeah. We did it. We did it, guys. We did it.
That's the link to your channel.
Okay. All right. Let me drop the link to my channel. I'm going to do. Where am I? Awesome. Yeah, if you guys want to get connected to anybody else through the chat and you don't have a wrench, you can always type in #awesome and Nightbot will pop up with your link. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a good day. I was trying to embrace the fallness because it's felt very fall this week. It's been a little bit chilly. So we went to the cider mill. We got peach salsa. We got a bunch of apple shit. So much apple shit. It's awesome. I'm really excited. I love Halloween because it's a little bit cooler, but the sun is still out a lot. I just really enjoy it. It's cold. It's creepy. It's fun. I was talking about Halloween time and why I enjoy this time of year.
I was going to do that in the background while you told people about Halloween and why you enjoy it.
Well, I like to go to honking museums around this time of year where people just go around making honking noises and start shaking their hands a little bit. Fall is the best time. You're right. You're so right.
Fall. It's death. It's the transition to death.
It is fall because leaf fall down.
It's a transition to death. Winter is death. Spring is the rebirth. So fall is the dying. Oh, look. Look at the decay and the dying. Oh, everything is dying. Oh, everything is dying. Oh.
That's why it's the perfect time to go to cemeteries, which are
Because
filtered.
everything is dying.
Yeah. There were a couple of freshies.
Freshies? Is that what you people call them? Is that what you
I don't-
graveyard dwellers?
The you people that
Well,
comment.
is there a term? Is there a term
I don't know.
for graveyard aficionados.
I really like going and looking at the old stones and seeing the different etchings in them and trying to find the oldest stones in the cemetery. And yeah,
Well, is there a term? Is there a
I
term?
don't know.
You got offended when I said you people. You got offended when I said, yeah, you know, what is the term for gravy X? The gravy X.
People
Hey, welcome to
enjoy
the gravy X. So you've decided to be a gravy X.
looking
That's a welcome video.
cemetery stones.
Welcome to the gravy X. Do you enjoy cemeteries?
Gravers?
Do you enjoy
No, that can't be.
gravers? Is that what you are? Is that what you are? I'm gonna call you this a lot more often than you would like.
Graver.
Whatever name
Tapophile.
you come up with. What'd you say?
Tapophile? Tapophile?
Say it clear. Say it clear for me to hear.
Tapophile?
Tapophile?
Like
Anything
epitaph?
that ends with file, you want to stay clear of. So I don't like that name.
All right.
I want
so
you to
How about graver, grave hunter, cemetery enthusiast,
Gravyiac. You don't like Gravyiac.
graviac?
You don't like
Am
Gravyiac?
am I?
I don't know. Is this more of a solemn thing, or is this something you want some hype about? Would you?
Yeah,
would there be
I'm a
music? Is there
tombstone
music when you
tourist.
go?
Cemetery, celebrity.
Is it more? Are
Grave
there
hunters,
glow sticks, and beads and music, or just graves? I mean, is there any Gravyiacs? Probably, it's kind of a rave in the grave, a rave at the grave. I'm loving where all this is heading. Rave at the grave.
Koi Metromania.
Okay, again, I do a lot of weed. I've got it in my hand right now. You're gonna have to give me that one again.
Koi Metromania.
Glow sticks, rave grave. Rave at the grave. Rave at the grave. There's got to be somebody that is doing a promotion, doing a party, rave at the grave. If there is nobody doing rave at the grave, something's wrong with America. Because I can't be the first one to say rave at the grave.
Oh, probably
Somebody has to have that going on. Somebody has to have that going on. I like that is the name of a Halloween show. What if I schedule a Halloween show now called Rave at the Grave?
not. Rave at the grave. That sounds like fun.
Rave at the Grave. My whole thing's going to be, I'll be high.
I am going to have to go in a few moments to help people with groceries and such. So
I love that you have come up here and spent time with me. I am probably going to end this stream anyway. So tell everybody what you got going on over on your channel, Sweets.
I am doing painting videos sometimes at night, and also I have a time-lapse video you should check out on my channel. It's right on the front page. I also do animation, and I do puppetry, and I do all sorts of things. If you need anything, I have commissions open, and you can contact me through LGLG on Instagram or through email, and it's on my page for my email.
Oh, it's friggin' awesome. That is friggin' outstanding. Everybody, do you have a good one. Peace and love. Oh man, I was just gonna leave the studio and leave the show running. See, that's what's crazy. Let me get over and hit end stream. Peace and love.